Welcome to Sky Commodities Weekly Market Commentary. Disclaimer: this weekly market commentary is for information purpose only. Before taking any decision, consult your financial advisor. Major data of this week is the economic related data, and the major event is India budget on Monday. Now let's see the precious metals outlook. Gold and silver has news like Q4 US advanced GDP figures below compared with previous, supporting the precious metal prices. On the other hand, silver prices surged higher yesterday amidst the Reddit noise hovering in the market, although confirmation on the same is still awaited. Fundamentally, this is a positive news for precious metals, and technically speaking, this week gold may expect a high volatility trade with support of 48361 and a resistance of 50589 levels. And if silver close above 71290 levels, means upswings ahead. These are the major precious metals outlook. Now let's see the energy outlook. First is crude oil. It has a news like crude oil prices settled lower on Friday for the second straight week on fears the rocky ride for demand will continue as the threat of new COVID-19 variants prolonging the pandemic remains. Fundamentally, this is a negative news for crude oil, and technically speaking, crude oil may expect a range-bound trade until close below 3760 levels. Next is natural gas. It has a news like total demand saw a large decline due to milder temperatures, which pushed residential and commercial and industrial combined demand down nearly 2.9 billion cubic feet per day. In addition, gas-fired power generation fell by 3.3 billion cubic feet per day. The US production was offset by an almost equal decline. Fundamentally, this is a neutral news for natural gas, and technically speaking, last week we mentioned natural gas may expect a recovery rally. It tested 200 level from 183 level, almost 17 points gained with rupees 21,200 profit made. And this week, natural gas may expect a mild drop up to 185.7 range, and from there expecting a recovery rally. These are the major energy outlook. Now let's see the base metals outlook. First is copper. It has a news like Senate Majority Leader Schumer said that the Senate will take action on the stimulus plan as early as the next week. This is fundamentally a slight positive news for copper, and technically speaking, last week copper failed to hold 602 levels, which impacted a drastic drop up to 588 levels. This week, copper may expect a volatility trade and positional trend remains in negative, with only supports are 583 and 567 levels. Next is aluminium. It has a news like aluminium inventories both increased. This is fundamentally a negative news for aluminium, and technically speaking, aluminium has witnessed a mixed trade in between 156 to 168 levels. Next is lead. It has a news like operating rates across licensed smelters of secondary lead average 46.2% in the week, down 1.3 percentage points from the previous week. This is fundamentally a negative news for lead, and technically speaking, lead may expect a negative bias with support of 155.1 levels, and any upswings will be seen in lead to utilize a selling opportunity. Next is zinc. It has a news like the downstream stockpiling intention obviously improved. This is fundamentally a positive news for zinc, and technically speaking, if zinc close above 212 means positive bias rule out up to 221, or else negative bias with positional support around 187.8 levels. Next is nickel. It has a news like Shanghai bonded nickel stocks fall 16.5% in January amid increased import activity. This is fundamentally a neutral news for nickel, and technically speaking, if nickel may close 1275 below on EOD basis, it is possible to test 1230 levels by positionally. These are the major base metals outlook, and overall our weekly market commentary has generated rupees 21,000 worth profit is given. For more profits, visit our website www.skycommodities.com. Thank you by Sky Commodities.